Hello, hello, welcome to day 2 of this series on gifts, time and treasure. Okay, so how do you get more time? How do you get more treasure? Oh my goodness. Well, you can't literally get more time because again, as we talked about last time, we only have a certain amount of time each day. You've got to sleep. I'll tell you something about time. This has been a revelation for me that it may help you. Do you know that the best of the best humans out there only have about 4.5 hours of really good concentrated effort in them, work in them a day? That's it, 4.5 hours. True that. Holy cow. Isn't that something? So just think about that. For me, at the time I discovered that, it took a big load off my shoulders because I was one of the people. I had all these to-do lists and I had to get everything done, and I didn't, unless I was doing something, quote unquote, productive, then I was a slacker, you know. But once I learned that we only have 4.5 hours of good work in us a day, oh, it allowed me to relax, build in, recharge, expanding activities that filled my soul so that when I did schedule and plan those 4.5 hours of work, I was really in a zone and I got top quality work done for the top things in my life. So, of course, that's one way to get more time is to eliminate activities that aren't serving you, right? And there's a process for that. Something that we do at Life Transform, part of our community. That's what we do. We help people with those sorts of things. So really the way you get more time, and it's not, this is no big revelation, the more you get more time is take a look at where you're spending your time now and eliminate some of those things that aren't high level activities. Eliminate them. I'll give you an example. I basically eliminated sports. I know. I did. And it wasn't like I was some noble guy and I did it. When I moved here to North Carolina, I had the direct TV, so I'd watch the football and basketball and all that stuff. Grew up in Chicago, big fan. Well, here you can see trees in the back behind me there. We're so surrounded by trees, they couldn't get the dish to be able to, get the feed from the satellite into this house. And I remember the guy he was so disappointed. He was saying, "Oh, Mr. Bolden, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "No, that's okay." He goes, "Well, we could probably somehow get you cable that you can get into." I'm like, no, I think this is for a reason. I think God's doing this for a reason. And guess what? I've survived. Matter of fact, I've thrived. The quality of my life has gone up. I've definitely gotten more time back. Definitely gotten more time back. So that's an example of getting time back. And what about, the treasure side? Money, making more money. How do you get more money? A lot of people equate, freedom to money. Well, there's so many ways. I'm sure you've heard, right? You have to get multiple income streams, and that was a big deal for me when I learned about this years and years ago. I thought, oh, I want to get a passive income stream. That's what I want to do. That's how I ended up, as a matter of fact, one of the reasons, one of the motivators for leaving the corporate world. Just working so many hours, I thought, I'm going to get this business going, this wine shop. I'm going to open up 3 stores in 5 years. Then I'll be able to back away from running a store and I'll just get that residual income. That was the idea. Some people use rental income. That's residual. Investments, you can use those as residual income if you've accumulated enough money to where it's going to pay you a fixed sum coming back to you. Um, there's side gigs, really popular nowadays, side gigs. Within Life Transform, we've got a number of different options for side gigs. We partner up with 3 or 4 different network marketing companies that are amazing. The goods and services are fantastic. And what I've learned in my life is it's a wonderful industry because I've been able to transform my health, for example. I've been able to transform cleaning my house in a responsible way. I've been able to transform my eating habits right through these companies. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather pay my friends money to provide me goods and services than I would a big box company. Don't get me wrong, there's a place for them. But every chance I get, I want to support my friends. So that's another way, right? To have a side gig, a second income stream, another income stream coming at you. And I'm sure that I'm missing out. There's several other ways. You can become a coach. That's one of the ways I took. And we had that opportunity within Life Transform too. You can coach. You can become a speaker. You can be a consultant on the side. There's a ton of different ways to do it. So, the how you increase your time, we talked about that, and how you can increase your income. There's plenty of ways to do that. But one of the key ingredients is getting into a community of people who are for you, don't judge you, in harmony with you, like the Life Transform community, because then you're able to have those out of the box thoughts. You're able to brainstorm together with other like-minded folks, and you're able to collaborate with them to create some of these alternative streams of income, these passive streams of income. All right, that's it for today. Isn't this fun? I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.